that. What is the difference in lean versus GLP-1? Well, number one, lean and GLP-1 are not even in the same stratosphere. They're totally different products all the way around. GLP-1 is an ingestible. It's a replacement for something real in our body. And that's exactly what it does. It replaces an endogenous peptide that is naturally made in our body with something that stays there for a long time. And as a result, it causes a negative feedback loop activation and significant side effects, and our body forgets how to produce that. Lean, on the other hand, is a combination of bioactive peptides and polyphenols. And those polyphenols, for most people, and you'll never hear Dr. Bartlett or myself say that this is going to work 100% of the time on everybody, because it doesn't. Nothing does. Do you know what the acceptable rate of success for a pharmaceutical product to be approved is in the United States is?
30%, as far as 30%. I remember, 1/3 of people.
Yeah. So
yeah,
30% is considered a successful drug. I can promise you with lean, we're seeing far more success than 30%. There are some people that it just will not work for, guys. And that's going to be the same with fit. It's going to be with lean. It's going to be with energized. It's going to be with focused. It is just a fact of life. There is not a one product fits all anywhere in this world. And if anybody says there is, they are absolutely lying to you. It does not exist. There will also be some people that they may have a sensitivity to it, and they just need to back off of it. They may need to focus on fit. They may be very, very chronically inflamed. And inflammation, we have learned, has a significant impact on the effectiveness of lean. And so somebody who is chronically inflamed, my suggestion for those people is to get off lean, get on fit, get on hydrated, focus on those two first, and focus on getting that inflammation down. And I will tell you that our anti-inflammatory peptide in fit is very powerful. It won't help everybody, but it will help a lot of people help control that inflammation.
Yes, as Alan already explained, fit has two components to it. Lean has two components, right? It has a peptide that comes from yeast. Got some nice studies on it. And it is not a GLP-1 agonist, but it seems that there's some evidence that peptide, the first evidence was it seems to curb appetite really nicely. It sort of helps people control their urge to eat. Not anywhere near as potent as a GLP-1 agonist, and it's not the same mechanism, but that was the observation. More recent mechanistic studies have shown that have hinted at a lot of different activity. This is the thing about natural peptides, is there's not just one single peptide, but you actually sort of see several peptides in there, and they may have different effects. But one thing that it may be doing is, remember those little sharks that are breaking down the natural sort of peptide that would be sort of helping with the hunger signal? It is maybe keeping those guys busy a little bit, and therefore preventing such a rapid breakdown of your natural sort of hunger hormones. So that's nice. And it seems to work in a lot of different areas. The other half of the formula is polyphenols, and they're really rich in polyphenols. This is a good dose of polyphenols, and these polyphenols have been shown to work in lipid metabolism really nicely. And they're sort of helping with the body to, how do we put it, Alan? It's really just sort of helping with beta oxidation of the fatty acids, right?
Yep.
Helping to sort of break down some of that.
Lipolysis, yep.
Yeah, lipolysis. Polyphenols, though, are very much noticed by the bacteria in your GI. The bacteria in your GI love it. The microflora are very responsive to polyphenols. And so the polyphenols are often called a substrate for the microbiome, meaning that there are a lot of different bacteria in the GI that respond to it and break it down. And maybe a lot of what's actually going into the, passing by the gut is metabolites of these polyphenols, because the GI microflora love it so much. But in the same way, it can disrupt the GI microflora, not in a negative way, but it changes things. It changes the population. It kind of messes with it a little bit. And some people are very sensitive to those changes in the makeup of the microflora. When you get a little bit of a shift, sometimes that upsets people. Maybe they feel bloated, or maybe they feel, we've noticed actually that people that have sort of a history of an unhealthy GI, or maybe people have been on Ozempic and then sort of get off it and then try lean, they have a little bit more trouble than the average person.